What's up, guys? It's your boy Hokage Puya here, and we barely make it through into the round of 16 of the Champions League. Shout out to Celtic for a very tough two-legged tie, but today we get the draw, a freaking draw at home in the Allianz Arena against Celtic Football Club. A 90th, what was it, a 93rd minute equalizer from Alphonso Davies gets us through 3-2 on aggregate to the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. We are out of the playoffs. We have to, at least we avoid that embarrassment of getting out in the playoffs. At least we avoid that, guys. At least we avoid that. And now in the round of 16, we are either going to play Atletico Madrid or by Leverkusen. The draw will be on Friday, but obviously we still have some more playoff games tomorrow. Man City versus Real Madrid, Juventus PSV. Still two big games that need to be decided tomorrow in the playoffs. So is what it is. We're going to talk about the game here today, and like always, we're going to do the player ratings at the end of the video. I don't know what to say about this game because at the end, because obviously I do my post-match reactions. I film them, not always right after the game when I come home from work, right? So, I always am not able to give my fresh reaction right after the game. And, it sucks, but it is what it is. And a lot of times when I'm at work, like I was today, watching this game, at the end of the game, when we have games like this, I just want to come on and shit on players. And don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna shit on players. I'm still very angry with some of these guys in the squad. Very, very angry, right? But anyways, we'll get to that. We'll get to that on the player ratings and everything. So tune in for that if you want to see what I'm gonna rate some of these bums. But I'm just frustrated at times because I feel like I say it every time. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I feel like almost 90% of my post-match reactions and analysis of the game is usually me saying we could have scored more. We should have won the game by more. This game should have been more comfortable than it was. And that's just the cold hard truth again for today. We have at least 6 to 7 chances that we could be putting away. Leon Goretzka with a hat trick. He could have had a hat trick of headers. Leon Goretzka could have had a hat trick of headers, but the guy did not put his chances away. We could have had way more. We could have. And don't get me wrong. It's not like we dominated Celtic. We did kind of dominate Celtic, but it's not like we dominated them for the full game because in the first half, Celtic had a 10-15 minute period where they were pegging us back, where they were extremely comfortable with the ball, and they created 2 to 3 huge opportunities. Now, they created 2 of them, and our bum-ass players gave one of them on a silver platter, and they just couldn't put it away. And I honestly, guys, we got really lucky, Bayern fans, that the Celtic attack could not put away 1 or 2 of those chances to go 1 or 2-0 up in the first half. We got very lucky. But you know what, guys? I'll take my luck, bro. I'll take my luck. In these moments when you're not playing the best and you just need a result, you need that luck. So I'm happy. I'm going to take the luck and I'm going to move on. But yeah, Celtic had a really good 10 minutes. And honestly, guys, before I get more into the analysis, I have to clap Celtic, man. I have to give a clap for Brendan Rodgers and his Celtic team because I'm not gonna lie. When the playoff draw was happening, I was praying to get Celtic. I did not want Manchester City, right? I was praying for it. I said it in my video, and I said it on the Bayern View channel. Shout out Liam, shout out Zier, and those guys. I said it. Let's pray that we get Celtic. But to be honest, guys, and maybe I'm just saying it because we struggled. I don't know how other top teams will do against this current Celtic team, but from what I saw, this Bayern team was still playing a very dominant style, but this Celtic team, coached magnificently by Brendan Rodgers, seriously, their back line, very well disciplined. Johnston, Carter Vickers, Trusty, all those guys in the back four, very well disciplined. And what impressed me the most from Celtic is their passing from out of the back, so smooth, so crisp, and they are so comfortable playing out of the back, playing out wide through their fullbacks and wingers, holding the ball up and creating counterattack scenarios. They are very freaking good at that. And honestly, if I'm Real Madrid, I would love to see how they would have played against Real Madrid because their Real Madrid team is at a similar level of this Bayern team, in all honesty. And with their defense lacking in terms of players being injured, I'm just now thinking, oh, what would Celtic have done to Real Madrid? You know what I mean? What would they have done? I don't know. Maybe Bayern is just that crap. I don't know, but I was genuinely impressed with the Celtic football and their passing out of the back and their constant press on us. Really impressed. But anyway, back to Bayern. So yeah, We get lucky that they don't capitalize on those 2 or 3 good chances they have in the first half, and basically, after they made those chances, we really did dominate. We really did dominate Celtic. We pressed up further and further. We were passing out the back more comfortably. We had them chasing shadows, and more into the game, we kept on creating more and more chances. But yeah, we went into halftime 0-0, and second half starts, and again, basically the whole of the second half, we dominate Celtic. But where does Celtic get their goal? Where does Celtic get their goal? Off a stupid defensive mistakes. You guys, honestly, like I keep saying, I say it on Twitter, I say it on my YouTube channel. 90% of our issues come from stupid individual mistakes, lapses of judgment, just stupid ideas, just losing the ball in shitty situations. That's where most of our issues come from. And the issue with that issue is that it's usually avoidable. It's usually completely avoidable if you're more aware of your surroundings, if the players were more focused and sharper. So Celtic get their goal. Kim Min-jae with an absolute, I'm not going to blame fully Kim. I'm blaming Kim Min-jae. Don't get me wrong. I'm blaming Kim Min-jae for that goal. But Josip Stanisic, a horrible pass back in that scenario, putting Kim Min-jae in a bad situation. But then Kim Min-jae, when he has the ability to just boot the ball up, he decides to sliding tackle the ball, and it doesn't get cleared, and the Kuhn guy, whatever his name was, puts it away. We're 1-0 down, scrambling for a goal against Celtic. Scrambling for a goal against Celtic. And after that, we pile on the pressure. We wake up more. Yoso Kimmich kicks it up a gear. Musiala, Olise, all those guys kick it up a gear. And we're playing more and more dominant. We actually play better. We started playing a lot better when we were 1-0 down. And eventually we got to go Alphonso Davies, 93rd minute equalizer to send us through 3-2 on aggregate. But it's just, again, as good as this Celtic team was, as much as they impressed me, we should be putting away our chances. Because the thing is, when you keep missing your chances, especially when you're a big team playing these smaller teams, the smaller teams gain more belief, and the bigger teams, they're going to keep trying. But the thing is about missing your chances, you keep giving that smaller team more hope, more energy, and all that when you keep missing your chances. The reason why I stress we need to just put our chances away earlier in the game is because, say Bayern put away 2 of their chances early. Say Harry Kane puts his free shot in the first half into the net. Say that happens. We're now 1-0 up. Now Celtic has to be a little more sloppy. They have to be more direct and less responsible in their play. And then it just goes into our favor. And we put away the chances. We have more confidence on the field to put away future chances. We have more confidence in our play when we have the ball, everything. Just when you score, when you make the chances and you put them away in the net, your team is just more confident, more energized, everything. And you guys, I feel like I'm not very comprehensive with this analysis right now. My brain is fried. My brain is fried today. I sat and was writing a document at work for like 5 hours today. Just switching between documents. It was crazy. Lots of computer work today for me. So my eyes are burning. Looking at the screen. So we get the 1-1. We're going to the round of 16. We avoid the playoff embarrassment, which it would have been an absolute embarrassment in the playoffs. And yeah, I feel like the defense carried a little bit today. But again, I say it almost every game. The attack needs to put these chances away. When we get in front of that goal, bro, and I hate to play victim, but how come all these goalies just have world-class games against us? Because, bro, Kasper Schmeichel today, what a goalie. And that equalizer we had, guys, in the 93rd minute, he freaking saved the point-blank header from like 6 yards out. He saved that shit. He was unstoppable today. Kasper Schmeichel was absolutely unstoppable with his freaking dad on the sidelines watching Peter Schmeichel. So, it's not good enough, bro. If I'm going off these performances against Leverkusen and the last 2 against Celtic, it's not looking good for us against Atleti and Leverkusen. Now, here's where things potentially get better for us. Now that we've seen Kim Min-jae be an absolute bozo again, I really hope that Vincent Kompany just starts going Ito left center back. Alphonso Davies is back from injury. We finally have our left back. Did you guys know today? The game today against Celtic on February 18th, 2025, 6 months into the season, is the first time all season that Bayern has had their whole entire squad fully fit and ready to go. So let's take some positives out of this. Yes, the performance was trash. We need to score more goals. We're not clinical. I understand. And our defense had bozo moments today that put us under pressure. I understand. But let's look at the positives. We're in the round of 16 now. We're going to play Leverkusen or Atleti. Let's see what happens. I feel like we can beat both teams, but I would favor both of those teams ahead of us right now. I'm just being completely honest, being fully objective. But now we have our full squad back. Alphonso Davies is back. Let's get Kim and Jay out of this fucking lineup, not Kingsley, Vison company, and let's get Ito, our freaking left-footed center back star summer signing, in to start games with Upamecano more, right? Figure out the right back situation. Is it going to be Josip Stanisic? Is it going to be Boe? Is it going to be Limer? Make the decision. Stop with this Goretzka bullshit or whatever. Whatever. Really just iron out the defense and an attack man. Stop with Coman. Stop with Gnabry. I'm done with them. And I hate Zane, guys. I hate Zane now, but you guys, Zane is better than those two. On any given day, I'm choosing Leroy Zane over Serge Gnabry and Kingsley Coman. 100%. 100% I'm choosing him over those freaking bozos. I feel like I want to restart this analysis because I'm not getting my points across as clearly as I wanted to, but whatever, bro. Whatever. It's a playoff post-match analysis. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? And like, honestly, I feel like I'm going to be a little more comprehensive here if we just go player by player talking about the game. So as we always do, let's get these player ratings in. Manuel Neuer today, he can't do much about that goal. It's a complete blunder from Josip Stanisic and Kim Min-jae, an absolute bozo moment. What's he supposed to do there? And outside of that, Manuel Neuer was comfortable playing out of the back. I think he made like one save with the other shot on target Celtic had. I'm not even sure if he had a save. But yeah, I don't know what else he's supposed to do unless make a superhuman save or come out faster on that Celtic goal. I can't blame him. It's a complete and utter bozo moment from Kim Min-jae and Stanisic. So I'm just going to give him 5 out of 10 bang average. 5 out of 10. Who was left back? Guerrero. Like, he was all right going in the back, but again, Spirero, man, I'm done with him. Now that Alphonso Davies is back, to be back from fully fit, getting this huge goal on his return in the Champions League for us. Obviously, last time against Feyenoord at the end of the league phase was his last game in the Champions League for us. That's when he got injured. He's back. Guerrero, no more of this dog shit. Honestly, guys, if we're being real, I'll give Guerrero a 5 out of 10 today, but Guerrero can potentially be our left mid. Our left wing, left mid, potentially, I'm interested in putting Guerrero there. If Coman and Gnabry are constantly going to be dog shit, and if Leroy Sané is not going to get the starts, why not try Guerrero at left mid, left wing? Why not? If he's going to be a bozo, because the thing with Guerrero for us, he's been good on the ball. He's been good in the build-up. He's been good with getting assists here and there, attacking contributions. He's just a bozo defensively. So why not play him at left mid, left wing? I'm interested in that. So Guerrero with Alphonso Davies back doesn't mean he all of a sudden will hold the bench all the time. I think there's an opportunity for him to get some games in the left mid position, left wing position for us. I genuinely think so. Yes, he's not rapid, but him and Alphonso Davies can really combine well on that left side. I can see it. So Guerrero, 5 out of 10. And by the way, by no means does that mean I want him to stay at the club. He's absolutely needs to be sold this summer, Rafael Guerrero. Absolutely. So get on my face. Kim Min-jae. I'm finally on the Kim Min-jae out. I'm Kim Min-jae out of the starting 11. I'm not fully sell Kim Min-jae. I think if Kim Min-jae was willing to, he would be such a great squad player to have, right? Someone there to compete for those center back spots. But after today, man, I'm sorry, Kim Min-jae. You made those mistakes in the semifinal last year against Real Madrid at home, right? And today, this is just a playoff game, bro. What are you doing? When you need to clear the ball out, up to Mars, up to Jupiter, why are you slide tackling and trying to be sexy with it when we're in a bad scenario there? Why are you doing that? It's completely avoidable, Kim Min-jae. So Kim Min-jae, I have to give him like a 3 out of 10. He's just god-awful today with that bozo mistake. I thought Upamecano, again, just carrying that center back duo at the moment. This is why I need Ito at left center back, because he's came back from injury and been excellent for us. Let's get him in to the center back position when he has confidence and has had a good, strong start for Bayern after he got his first starts for us after his metatarsal injury. Upamecano today, I'll go 7 out of 10 for him. And Stanisic, man, I think a lot of Stanisic. Stanisic. I think I spelled that wrong. Whatever. I think a lot of people are sleeping on how bad of a game he had today. Genuinely, Josip Stanisic was awful. Kim and Jay was a bozo on that Celtic goal, but Stanisic put him in that scenario with his horrible pass, that horrible pass he made. Josip Stanisic, I really like him, bro. And I'm not gonna say he's trash and I want him sold or anything. Josip Stanisic is gonna be a Bayern player for years to come. He's an academy player, he's quality. But today, those moments in the back where it looked shaky, I was just not impressed with him, and he capped it off with that horrible pass back. Stanisic, 4 out of 10. Leon Goretzka. Now, the funny thing about Leon Goretzka today is that he could have had a 10 out of 10. He could have had a hat trick of fucking headers. Joshua Kimmich put him on a plate, put one on a plate for him, and I think Olise put him on a plate another 2 times. But he did not put them away. And outside of the runs in the box and with those headers, Leon Goretzka, again, was not giving me enough in midfield. He was not progressive enough when he had the ball, always passing to the side, always too slow with the ball at his feet. Not happy with Leon Goretzka today. 4 out of 10. Joshua Kimmich, again, fantastic game for him today. I really thought, when things were so frustrating, when I was cursing these players out while I was watching the game, I really liked Kimmich. And the thing is, I really think Kimmich could have had an even better game if his wingers weren't bozos. You guys, every time Joshua Kimmich got the football to his feet, he was ready to play those long balls. He was ready to put players into running channels over the Celtic defense. He was ready to make it, and the players were not making those runs enough. But even outside of that, he was playing some excellent balls today. In the midfield, so many duels won. Excellent. I love Kimmich, bro. I don't get how Bayern fans don't think he's a midfielder and how they think he should be sold. I don't get it. So Kimmich, for me today, 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. Michael Olise, I thought he was all right today. Yes, he gets the key cross at the end of the game that led to the goal. And he had some other moments too. I just felt Olise today, when he got on the edge of the box, he was making the wrong decisions. Anytime I wanted him to shoot and test Kasper Schmeichel, he passed. Anytime I wanted him to pass, he would hold on to it too long or take a shot or go backwards. He wasn't necessarily sharp with his decision making all the time today. I felt he was 50-50. So for that, I'm going to release a 5 out of 10. Oh my God, guys. Gnabry. 1 out of 10. Get out of my club. Do I need to say anything else, bro? He's finished. After 20 minutes, Gnabry was tired after 20 minutes. That just tells you everything you need to know about his fitness levels and where he's at in his career right now. Absolutely. I'm not even going to talk any further on Gnabry, or else I'm going to get my channel taken down from the internet. Search Gnabry. Get out of my club, bro. Jamal Musiala. You guys, there is a... I don't even want to get into X right now. I don't even want to get into this Musiala agenda that is brewing on the timeline on Twitter right now. People are saying Musiala is all of a sudden overrated. They're saying he's holding this team back. They're saying he's trash. They're saying Olise is the future of this club. They're saying we shouldn't have given that contract. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Jamal Musiala today was doing everything he could. What people do not understand when we play really, really deep blocks like this, like Celtic were, that's very well disciplined, is that they crowd the middle of the field. And Musiala, as the Ted, naturally is going to have less involvement with the game. But when Musiala found the spaces for himself and found the moments where he could go forward and open up the game for us through the middle of the park, I thought he was doing an excellent job to get that ball through the middle of the field, either way, whether it was with passing, whether it was some give and goes, whether it was with his excellent dribbling. I thought Musiala today was, I'm not going to say he was excellent or anything, but the fact that I'm seeing people with actual functioning brains apparently look at this game and think Musiala was so underwhelming, they're not understanding football. They don't understand the task Musiala had at hand. Absolute fucking idiots. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. All that to say, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. He wasn't stellar, but I mean, the agenda I'm seeing on Musa, I'm seeing a lot of people turn on him for some reason, and I find it fucking disgusting. So I spit on those worthless, homeless Bayern fans that say that. Guys like Shemshi. If you know who Shemshi is on Twitter, what a fucking bum. That German Albanian dude. Idiot. Loser. Shemshi. Homeless man. Stupid ass motherfucker. Anyway, Harry Kane gets taken off at halftime because his calf hurts and his jaw hurts from his collision on the weekend. Harry, man up, bro. You are fucking number 9, bro. And to cap it all off, at the end of the half, he misses a point blank chance from the penalty area. Pfft, Harry Kane. Again, from a guy who's supposed to be one of the best strikers in the world, I expect more. I expect more. Harry Kane, 4 out of 10. Coman came on. He got a lot of minutes, so I'm going to rate him. Actually, I'm going to rate some subs today. Coman came on. Dog shit. Skied 4. He skied like 4 crosses to Jupiter, as always. I'm going to give Kingsley Coman a 4 out of 10. At least he was kind of beating his man today. And the last guy I'm going to rate from the subs is Leroy. Actually, no, I'm going to rate Davies as well. Davies was pretty good. But Leroy Sané, I thought today was good. Coming off the bench, he actually came in to the game and showed desire to move with the ball forwards. Anything, way more than anything Coman and Gnabry had done that whole game, Leroy Sané. So Leroy Sané, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10 as well, a 6 out of 10 as well. And then Alphonso Davies gets the game winner, came in, was way more solid in the back end Guerrero, because obviously he's just a better player than Guerrero. He has the recovery pace, excellent, and he gets the winning goal, the tie winning goal for us, not the game winning goal for us. Alphonso Davies gets that goal. Good to see him back in the lineup. Kisses the badge during his celebration, doing everything I like to see from him. Alphonso Davies, I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10. So yeah, I guess I'll see. We got to do company. I'm going to give company, guys. Honestly, I'm going to give company 4 out of 10 because I'm not understanding why Guerrero was starting. Ow, my fucking chin. I'm not understanding why Guerrero was starting. If Guerrero was starting at left back, I'm not understanding why Kim Min-jae is starting at the left center back now that Ito's back. Then I'm not understanding why Goretzka is still starting. I'm not understanding that. And I'm not understanding why Serge Gnabry is starting. 4 mistakes with the starting lineup, in my opinion. And coming into the game, I'm not understanding why Kingsley Coman is being brought on, and I'm not understanding that. Bring Leroy Sané on earlier. Bring Alphonso Davies on earlier. I'm not really understanding the substitutions, but hey, it is what it is. We made like 6 or 7 chances, and the players continuously keep letting Vincent Kompany down every single game with their finishing. So it is what it is. Maybe Vincent Kompany needs to go back to the training pitch and work out different finishing drills. I don't know. My chin just cracked so hard that it hurts. My ear is like feeling it's on fire. I don't know, guys. It's been your boy Hokage. Tomorrow, big game, Manchester City versus Real Madrid. Omar Marmoush, do something. I want Real Madrid to hold this bombastic L. Imagine signing Kylian Mbappe and getting knocked out in the playoffs. Disgusting work, guys. It's been your boy Hokage Puya. Stay peaceful. Stay true to yourselves. Let's keep it positive. Stay true to yourselves. And Musiala is the GOAT. It's been your boy. I'll see you next one. Peace.